Hey everybody, Growler. Check it out. Looking down at South Lake Tahoe. Been going about 30 minutes out here on the Tahoe Rim Trail. It sure is spectacular. It's Saturday, about 5:45. We've pulled up for the day. Josh camped down there. And my tent is just sitting back here. Relatively flat and somewhat cushy, so should be good. Well, good morning. It is Sunday, about 9 o'clock in the morning. Looking back there towards, I believe, Heavenly Valley ski area, and then towards South Lake Tahoe. Been hiking about 45 minutes this morning, an hour or so. Climb up here to the summit here of some mountain. Standing here on a wobbly bench. Nice, quiet, peaceful night at camp. Good day to be outside. Pretty tough gig here, huh? What a view. I've just been kind of cruising this little ridge line here for the past 15 minutes or so. Sometimes it gets a little difficult to keep from stumbling because you keep wanting to look over here. This is just awesome. This beautiful scenery is just beautiful. I've spent the last hour hiking along just going, wow. Big shout out to Mrs. Growler. Thank you, honey. This is just incredible. Vista, that's looking down into the Carson Valley of Carson City and Ponderosa fame. So here we go. Here it is, the morning of day 3. I'm getting ready to leave camp. My tent was actually pitched right here, and Josh was right over there. And there's the myth, the man, the legend himself. Bigfoot. So good morning. It's day 3, a little after 10. Tahoe Rim Trail's up there at the top of that ridge line. We got down to the Spooner Summit parking lot yesterday. Apparently this whole area up there is closed for logging. That's Martlet Peak, of which we don't have to go over, thankfully. Yay! So there's a 10,000 footer over there that we got to get up and over. Down at the bottom there by the lake is a little town called Incline Village. And we got this long peninsula coming out. And just on the other side of the peninsula is Kings Beach. So we're hoping to get up and over and down that ridge line to Kings Beach for a resupply here in probably 3 days, maybe 4. Who knows? We'll see. Check out this terrain here. We're headed off down the hill behind me. Pretty awesome. go. It's night of day 3. There's tonight's accommodations. There's Josh, as you can see, at the top of a ski lift. Off looking out towards Carson City that way. Morning of day 4. It's about 9:30 in the morning. You can see the trail headed off through the valley there. And that is Relay Mountain, which is the tallest peak on the Tahoe Rim Trail. So that should be tomorrow. It's about 11:20. Way back south back there. That's the Rim Trail. Headed south back here. This is Tahoe Meadows. We pretty much just descended down this ridge line. It's the end of day 4. Josh's tent up there. Pretty cool little campsite here. Well, yeah, good morning. It's day 5, about 8:45. This is the view from camp last night. Just getting all packed up, ready to go. This big bowl here, we got to climb out of here today. I don't know if you can see through the trees up there. There's a cell tower up there. That's where we got to climb. It's 1,000 feet in 2 miles. Well, there's moving back the direction I came. I've been hiking for about 30 minutes. Time for a morning safety stop just to make sure, A, to lose this little outer layer clothing, make sure the pack's adjusted, so far so on. So camped last night, just above that little meadow right there. Sure is pretty. All right, let's see if we can see where we've been. So, a big ski area down there, just before that, the Kingsbury Grade, that's where we put in. So we would have hiked up around on this ridge line and over, and probably camped somewhere in that valley the first night. And then we approached this tall mountain here, which was closed for logging. So we camped down in the valley in front of it. So the next morning was hike out. And then right in front of that, over here is Mallet Peak. And then down, all the way across all these ridge lines. And you can see right here, that's the ski area where we slept the other night, top of Diamond Peak. So then it was a climb up all these. And then like an 800-foot drop down here. This is Tahoe Meadows, which is really, I think, where the climb for this mountain, where this Relay Peak started. So then it was all the way up, kind of along the road, up in here, and then crossed. And we went on the back side of this mountain here, all the way across the shoulder, dumped down into this valley and climbed back out. And last night's camp was way kind of down into this valley. Climbed out. And there's this big rock face right there. We were like right through the base of that rock face, all the way back down into this bowl, and all the way back down in here past this. We can see the tower and then up. And this is day 5, maybe about 10:15 in the morning. Hey, Carla here, top of Relay Peak, highest point on the Tahoe Rim Trail. That's about a half-hour climb there, man. 90-minute climb, just over 90 minutes, 3 miles. It's definitely not beginner terrain. And then the altitude, so I don't know, half-hour miles. I'm pretty happy with that. Look down so I don't fall. Hey, shout out to Boca Grande. She's always first in for the win. Always in with positive comments and stuff on social media. Hey, and shout out to Scooby there too, man. That Apple Music is rocking it. It was Kid Rock up the hill there. And then some Ed Sheeran across that saddle back there. Shout out there to Josh too, man. He's had me. He's up and over already. Start of an awesome day. Coming down off the backside of Relay Peak here. You can see the cell tower back there. Relay Peak. It's been one giant circle. That's looking right back down into Tahoe Meadows. I had lunch right down there yesterday. Still Wednesday. Day 5, about 2 o'clock. That's what the trail looks like. Headed this direction. So a little over 2 miles back, there was was labeled a reliable spring, and heard word through the grapevine that Josh missed the water source, which there's no water till town basically. So I heard from also through the grapevine here a little while ago that Josh is pushing to the trailhead because he's out of water. I guess that's probably my goal at the moment also, but we'll see. I got water, I got food if I need it. 9 miles, it's 2 o'clock, mostly downhill. Yeah, famous last words. Hey, how about that? How about that view, huh? So this is probably where we would have camped had we not missed the water. Well, it's a little after 6. Made it down here about 5:45. Totaled about 17 miles today. Rested for about 10 minutes. Tried to hitch for about 10 minutes and nobody picked me up, so there's a Lyft driver gonna be here in like 5 minutes. So gotta love technology. So still have no idea where Josh is. So I just headed down to the pizza joint we were at the other day and probably run into him, or his phone was dead, so hopefully he'll get some power and let me know where he's at, but that's where we stand for now. Hey, good morning. It is Friday the 21st, about 9 o'clock in the morning. Sitting on the beach here in Kings Beach, California, back behind our resort. So just to give you a little follow-up on the other night, my Lyft ride came, headed down the hill, and I see a hiker walking down the road, and I'm like, hey, that's my buddy, can you stop? So my Lyft driver ended up picking up Josh on the way into town. So, and then we found a nice little place called Ferrari's Resort, and we had an excellent burger yesterday, an excellent pizza, some beer, and really a wonderful sunset here over the lake, because you can see the lake is just like right behind me here. But that's about it for now, man. I'll just want to let you guys know that I did find Josh.